Next in our upper leg series is cross fiber friction. So move in close if you cannot see. I'm going to show you a couple different ways that you could do cross fiber. One would be 2 thumbs. They can go back and forth like this. Where would you do this? If you felt a certain section was particularly tight or you felt a knot, you can do this. Is the pressure okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I was like, keep going.
Yeah.
So this is thumbs, alternating thumbs. You could also just lean in with one thumb and go back and forth. Notice that we started our section. This is always the case. This is always a principle. You start broad and light. We did some nice glides. And then we're focusing on upper leg, kneading. And now we're getting even more specific and deeper. So cross fiber. Here's one way. Here's another way. You could even do fingertips if you wanted. And I'm piggybacking them for a little bit more pressure. And I would say this is probably a 3.5 pressure. And then the last technique for the upper leg is going to be deep glides. You could do a fist, forearm, elbow. So I'm still in a lunge. This is the part of my forearm that I'm using, not actually using my elbow part. What's the other hand doing? Resting on my wrist. And then I'm trying to get my center of gravity over my point of contact. So here we are, sinking in.
Gained some good stomach muscles, I tell you what.
The deeper your stroke, the slower it should be. And then, is that pressure okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that's on the top of her leg. First you do cross fiber friction, and then you do a deep stroke. If I wanted to do a deep stroke here on the lateral side, I could come like this, lean in. Still okay, Dawn? Okay. Then after that, move to the lower leg and do those same techniques that you just did on upper leg. What was the first one? Gliding.
Eating.
Yep. And then we do kneading. And then fulling. And ringing. Good. And then what are the 2 things we just did on the upper one? Cross fiber friction. So on the lower leg, oh, you could do it on the tibialis anterior. Not along the bone, do it on the muscle. If you find something that feels knotty, spend a little bit more time there. And here's my deep glide. Is this okay?
Yeah.
To finish the leg, we'll do 2 more things. One is a stretch. Have you already done hamstring stretch with PT?
Yes.
Okay. Have you done it clothed or unclothed?
Closed.
Okay, so relax your leg. Let me lift it.
Sure.
Sure, yeah, no problem. With your left hand, grab the sheet here, and as I lift, you can just take up the slack. So you're doing a diaper drape, and they have control of the sheet. Tell me when you feel a stretch.
There.
Okay, deep breath in, and breathe out. This is just a passive, relaxing stretch. It is, there's nothing they have to do except hold the sheet. Okay, relax and let go of the sheet. And a nice static hold. Even do a little rock.